we said, Nicole's here from the Coalition of the Homeless. For the homeless.
For the homeless.
For the homeless. And you work right here in South Lake Tahoe. And I guess your big season, as you kind of put it, your season is really the winter time for the homeless people.
Correct. We operate a winter warm room in the winter months, 3 to 4 months, depending on the severity of the winter. 2 winters ago, we operated a little longer because it was a harsh winter.
Right, yeah.
This season was a little bit milder.
Yeah.
And our goal is to connect individuals to resources, primarily, obviously, long-term housing.
And what do we do for long-term housing? Like, what does that look like from your perspective?
A lot of Craigslist, a lot of Facebook, a lot of just making connections in the community with different housing, managers or people that are, property managers, that sort of thing.
Sure. Yeah, and I was saying to you during the commercial break, I'm always kind of wondering who these people are, what the scenario is. Obviously, everybody's different, but you're seeing this more with people you wouldn't even expect were homeless. You say you could see some people in the community, and you'd have no idea. You were mentioning one person in the community that was having a hard time getting a job.
Correct. We see a little bit of the older population that are having challenges getting jobs, or maybe don't have the skill sets that a younger generation does in today's employment market. We do see every season students at LTCC, occasionally from the high school if they're 18 or older. And so those are, I think, in most people's minds, not the population you expect to be homeless, right?
And you were mentioning too that a lot of them have jobs, they just are homeless.
Correct, because on minimum wage, as you know, it can be challenging to piece together your, especially your first and last, but then also the increasing rents up here.
That's so true. Yeah, the first and last thing, and then a deposit. I mean, that's a lot of money to come up with just to stay. And I guess that's part of what the coalition helps with.
Correct. We're working on grants right now and partner with other organizations to help individuals with that financial burden and get them into long-term housing. So this last winter season, we celebrated that 19 individuals were able to get long-term housing. So our staff assisted them with all the paperwork and the financial part of that.
I know we want to talk about this fundraiser coming up. Do you have, and maybe you don't, but do you have a sense of how the United States fares in homelessness compared to other countries, other first world countries? Okay.
Sorry, that's a big question.
I don't know.
I think it depends on.
I know we have more people in jails than all these other, we have a huge percentage. I didn't know if we fell into that as well, which seems frustrating, like when some of us are living the way we are, that there's people in our community that don't have all that. So you obviously get grant money, and then a big part of it is some of these fundraising efforts to support the coalition.
Yes, local grants are huge. A lot of local volunteers, businesses who have supported us throughout our 3 years that we've been in operation, and we're just always building momentum and trying to build our organization as well and the reach that we have in the community.
And the event you have coming up on the 28th?
Correct. It's called the Tahoe Beach Bash, and it features Tahoe homebrew for the homeless, and it's at the Tahoe Beach Retreat from 12 to 4.
So wait a second, we can drink beer for the homeless?
Yeah. So
that's the best idea I've heard yet, huh? Nate, you're in?
So we have, as a lot of people are into right now, the homebrew.
That's great.
And we've had a homebrew fundraiser for the past this will be our 3rd season of doing that, and have it at the beach retreat, so on the beach, and they're hosting us, and they'll be barbecuing and have lawn games and a bounce house and family fun event, and we look to celebrate our upcoming season and our past successes.
And do you buy just a ticket for the whole event? Is that how it works?
Correct.
Okay. And where do people get the tickets?
You can get them online at TahoeHomeless.org, and you Awesome. And you can purchase different types of tickets. So 0 to 5 are free, and then 5 to 13 is $10, and then from there it's $20, and then to enter the poker run is $40.
What if you drink a ton of beer, say like Mike Perrin, like you're somebody like Mike that's like, do you have like a ticket for like unlimited beer? Do you have that one?
Well, for $20, if you didn't want to enter the poker run, you could drink as much as you wanted, and
Mike,
we would
you're in.
make sure you got a safe ride home.
Of course,
Yes.
of course. Did I cover everything related to the coalition? Is there anything else to add?
Yeah, we just, just some of the feel-good stories are that we assisted quite a few veterans this season, 2 that reunited with family outside of the state, 1 that got employment, 2 that got long-term housing. So those are just some of the feel-good stories
No,
from
those are that's
season.
awesome to hear. Well, please come back in and let us know. It's interesting to hear some of these back stories.
Thank you, Todd.
Nicole, for the coalition for the homeless. We'll take a break.